The World War II propaganda techniques. Propaganda is an essential element of warfare because appropriate techniques allow people to support the policy and join the armed forces. That is why governments draw significant attention to the impact on people's minds during military conflicts, and World War II was no exception. All the parties to the war, including Germany, the Soviet Union, and Britain, invested many resources in propaganda, but the present essay will focus on the United States effort. The United States utilized versatile and effective propaganda means during World War II. The United States relied on different propaganda techniques during World War II. Firstly, posters were a significant communication channel because they were inexpensive and accessible. Appropriate images and text messages were displayed in the streets, at schools, and in other places to affect citizens. Secondly, movies and cartoons were also produced to make ordinary people develop a specific opinion regarding the war. All these channels were used to convey two powerful messages. On the one hand, propaganda militarized society and forced men to believe their primary task was protecting the nation. On the other hand, the purpose was to show that the enemies, Germany, Japan, and Italy, were a significant threat to the entire civilized world. A single fact can demonstrate that American propaganda was successful. Before World War II, Americans were mostly isolationists and believed they should have focused on internal problems. However, the posters, movies, and cartoons contributed to the fact that many citizens entered the war as volunteer fighters. In conclusion, the essay has reviewed the United States World War II propaganda techniques. The country relied on posters, movies, and cartoons to make its citizens understand that their duty was to participate in the war and defeat the enemy. Furthermore, propaganda messages were created to show that the enemies were cruel and barbaric. A high number of Americans who voluntarily joined the army showed that the American government's efforts were effective.